Today we'll be starting our journey to Scotland during the winter in a car that's about 10 centimeters off the ground. I bet you're wondering where I'm going to sleep. That's my bed. I pretty much removed passenger seat. I removed the rear cushion of rear seats. Yeah, upper part is still there. And yeah, it's actually enough space to stretch out fully. Even for me being 192 centimeters tall, I'm pretty impressed, honestly. We do have a sleeping bag as well, just in case it's gonna get very cold. As you can see, my car is really low and not really suitable for crazy winter weather and snow. Right, we're on our first stop. We're gonna spend our first night on the road. I just reached the town called Perth. It's a small town in Scotland, right in the center. We're not far from the mountains, so I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. Hopefully gonna be able to get some cool footage. It is quite snowy, as you can see. It's not too cold. I'm still letting car preheat. I'm already in my bed, as you can see. I mean, technically you can't call it bed. It is one single bed mattress. Somehow I managed to squeeze it in. It is really comfortable. I'm still letting aircon heat everything on max until I switch the engine off. I'm gonna chill on my phone for a bit. I'm gonna go to my point of view. Pretty cozy. Alright, need to get some energy for tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. So it's 9:43. Woke up quite late. Couldn't fall asleep till about 3 in the morning. No particular reason, just was a bit weird to sleep in the car. We're a bit frosted up. In general, it was actually pretty comfy to sleep here, and I didn't feel cold at all. Multiple layers of quilts. Actually, was quite hot at one point. Yeah, I slept pretty well. Alright, I think it's time to move on. Let me show you outside how everything looks. Alright, let's see if car's gonna start. No problem. Alright, general thoughts of sleeping in a car. It's actually my first time I slept in a car overnight. It was a bit weird to wake up in the middle of nowhere of Scotland. For a moment I kind of forgot where I am, you know, that feeling when you just wake up and you're like, oh, what the fuck. In general, it wasn't too bad. I actually slept quite comfortably. I don't have any backache, don't feel ill, like I don't have a sore throat or anything. Unfortunately, I have one problem that I didn't suspect to happen. So car is working fine, everything's great, except windscreen washers, they keep freezing. I don't know if you can see in the slide, I have to keep stopping to clean the windshield because it gets so dirty. One of my main concerns was bad signal here in the mountains. Surprisingly, you won't believe it, but I actually have better signal here than in Sheffield or in Manchester, right in the city center. Obviously, another concern is my tires. You know, I'm on summer tires in this. You look around, it's insane. Like, we're going into snowy mountains. It's very stupid of me to go here like that. I looked up online. Summer tires are optional in England. It's mainly because they look after roads here. Even when I was sleeping, we were cleaning roads constantly, non-stop, all night. our dinner for tonight. Some leftover Maggis from yesterday. I guess better for nothing. Had a feeling that we might be struggling to find food here, so good thing I brought something. No, not the big one. Like, the whole point of this video was basically just to show you don't need a camper van to travel. It makes your life more convenient, but you don't need a camper van to travel. Like, if you have a car and you want to travel, you want to see things, get out there, do it. Honestly, as long as you can afford petrol, just remove the seat like I did. Stop coming up with excuses. It's easy to travel these days if you don't mind your own company and go on your own. It was actually a very nice and therapeutic drive. Really enjoyed it. It is very pretty. It's sometimes good to like have a break from social medias and, you know, scrolling constantly on a phone. Like, drives like this are very, very pleasant. Going up north here in Scotland, you know, there's not that much traffic. Roads are well maintained. It's beautiful. You get to listen to music, to podcasts, or to like audiobook, and just enjoy yourself. Alright, we're about an hour away from our final destination, a town called Thurso. It is the most northern town in Scotland. And yeah, to be honest, weather is getting better. It is a little bit snowy, but other than that, it's actually not too bad. The views were amazing. I wish I was able to take more shots of Scotland, but it is very difficult to film and drive at the same time. Yeah, I mean, so far everything was going really nice, and it was a very therapeutic journey. This is how everything looks right now. I couldn't find bathrooms anywhere, and when I did stop at the petrol stations, I completely forgot about it. And now that I'm in the middle of nowhere, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go somewhere in the bush here. Oh, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna freeze my ass. The biggest downside about traveling like that is obviously you don't have any bathroom and you don't have a shower. I basically had to wash my face with wet tissues. Other than that, you know, I really don't mind it. It's actually quite comfortable. This car is fucking amazing for long journeys. It's a very nice cruiser. I think the only thing that I would change is maybe if it would be a little bit better on fuel, because it sucks, man. I already paid, like, I don't even want to know, way too much for fuel. It probably would have been cheaper to fly from somewhere like Birmingham straight to Aberdeen and then just, yeah, rent a car. Because, yeah, you know, 4-liter V8, it does consume a lot of fuel. Other than that, very, very comfortable, very reliable car. Shows the temperature outside, which is great, very useful if you need to know, like, what roads are getting icy. Starts no problem, drives no problem. Tires, obviously, you know. I did plan to go here on winter tires, but unfortunately the wheels that I have from other car didn't fit on my car. So, and you know, I had these like 3 days off, and you know, I don't really have any time off anytime soon for next 2 months. So I thought, fuck it, I'll go see how it is. If it's really bad, I'll just turn around and go back. I'll drive super carefully, slowly, let people overtake me, you know, and that's it. And so far, that's what I was doing. I was going a bit slow in some areas in Scotland, probably pissing local people off for going that slow, but at least, you know, I'm being safe. You better safe than sorry. I always like let them overtake me, slow down, or pull up at the parking lots like that. So you know, if there's a line behind me, so they can all overtake me. Yeah, I mean it's not as bad as I thought, honestly, and it's way more beautiful than I thought. So yeah. All right. Without further ado, I'm gonna finish my trip. We only got an hour left. So yeah, let's get going. Alright guys, we made it. We're in Torso. It's the most northern town in mainland UK. At the end, it started getting a bit sketchy, the whole drive. Mainly because temperatures are dropping below zero, getting a bit slippery. Roads feel a bit icy, and there was one point when I stopped, I got stuck. Thankfully I managed to get out. At first I wanted to stay here overnight, but the whole trip took a little longer than I expected. It is 7 p.m. in the evening. I do feel like I do want to head back tonight. I'm not gonna make it all the way back because it would take me like 10-12 hours to get back, so if I drive all night it will only be in the morning back home. But I'm gonna try to go back as far as I can and just stop at some parking and just crash in my car like I did last night. It does seem like a lovely town, but I wish I would have more time. It was a long journey. It was actually a really nice journey. The only two downsides about the whole trip, I would say, probably fuel economy of my car. It is going to end up costing me around 200 pounds of fuel, which would be enough to buy tickets to fly somewhere abroad and back. That's not a bargain. Far from being a bargain. Then another downside, I would say, lack of daylight. I did want to experience this drive and this journey during the winter. Would I do it again at this time of the year? Probably no. Just because sun goes up at like 9 in the morning and goes down at 3:30, if sometimes even sooner. Today it felt darker at around 3 p.m. So you don't really get that much time. If you do go in summer and go with a car that's good at fuel. That's all. And you'll have a great time. Next time I'm gonna come here, I'm definitely gonna probably try to get something a bit different. I do love my Lexus, but it doesn't do best miles per gallon. Even though I was driving it quite nicely, you know, I wasn't flooring it or anything. It's just because of you go up and down hills, you know, and like it's just not great for fuel, especially for Scotland. It's very high terrain area, a lot of mountains and hills. See? They never stop. Always doing their job. Good guys. Good morning, guys. Woke up today from loud trucks. It's like 8 in the morning now, probably like -3 inside the car. Actually, no, this time it's not frosty, so I think we're good. It is really cold. I think as much as I love to sleep in minus temperatures and in a car like a homeless person, I think it's time to go home. We're not that far. We're still in Scotland, but yeah, we gotta set off and hopefully make it before sunset. Yeah. I actually slept pretty well. It's just like, you know, all the trucks are so loud, and like every time we drive past, the whole car shakes from the wind. So it's just a bit annoying and a bit uneasy knowing that we're driving past, like, you know, this much from the car. It was our last night on our trip, sleeping in the car. Time to go home. Today it's kind of gloomy and dark. Thankfully it wasn't snowing last night and it doesn't look like it's frozen. Roads look really in a good condition. Even though we're really far out somewhere middle of nowhere, I kept seeing gritting trucks cleaning the roads all night. Good job to you guys, honestly. Without you, like, would have not made it that far. I need a shower. Like, I feel like I really need a shower. I'm honestly quite impressed. I never seen my car this dirty. Oh my god.